Why the hell am I still breathing?
I ask myself the same.
This is the most traumatized Final Fantasy duo that's we've ever come across. Hey, can I pet you? Are you mad at me? I'm sorry, Torgal. I didn't mean to scare you, buddy. Harpocrates updates the tomes. Cute. Oh, here's the name. So this is Dion. Dion is also the dominant of Bahamut, Warden of Lights. Rip Alexander. I'll say that this Bahamut design is really, really super duper cool. He looks a lot like a mixture of Leviathan and Bahamut. But I will say I think a little bit more partial to the Bahamut design in 15. That one was sick. It was so unique, such a unique Bahamut design. Oh, I just realized, leader of the dragoons. That's funny. Oh my god, so we just saw a fight between this guy and this guy. Super cool. Yeah, the Warden of Darkness. Oh, Rip Diabolos. So interesting. I'm gonna read all this later, because otherwise I could spend forever there. I could literally spend forever, like, just reading through that, because I love lore. Alright, I'm sorry, Sid. I'm sorry I did that. That's my bad.
Finally crawled out of the crypt, eh? You look like it. Although I thank you for doing us the courtesy of covering up.
Covering up.
Ah, still have a bit of fight left in you? Then listen. I've arranged a meeting with Gav. In case you've forgotten, you're the one he's been putting his nose to work for.
For nothing.
Just listen. While you've been relaxing in your cell, Gav's been busy sniffing out your dominance. And according to his last report, he's picked up a scent.
So that's not just in his brain, it's a real thing.
The least you can do is hear the poor bugger out. He's going to meet us at the King's Fall. Pack your stuff. We'll leave as soon as you're ready.
Aye, aye. Yes, sir. Oh, the music's back. Can I go talk to Jill? Oi.
The girl you came with is still sleeping.
That girl's been sleeping for like 10 days. Come on, Sid. Let's go. The Holy Empire of Sanbreek. I think we're gonna go through an arc where he like denies his power because of what it's done
Not
to
so
him.
long ago, this here was a thriving trade route. Then the Blight came. The people left. And just like that, it was deserted. Making it the perfect little shortcut. Gav's waiting for us up ahead. Come on.
He's still a sad boy. I'm in love with an emo girl. You can't see it, but he actually has AirPods in, listening to
Don't.
MCR.
Please.
Think about it, Clive. The rumors all point to...
Who goes there?
Signal. They shouldn't be here.
Oh,
The
no.
old been abandoned for years. Our little chat can wait. I need to see what the bastards are up to. You go on ahead and meet up with Gav.
But we both know that.
No buts about it.
Thank you. He believes in us. He's so sad. Oh no, he's so sad. The hunter and the hunted. Whoa! This music just got really whimsical.
I'm the dominant of fire. We sent Gav on a wild goose chase.
Well, okay, so we did see that an interaction between Benedicta and the Dominant, as well as we saw Sid react to the Dominant as well. So even though part of me is like, oh, this could just be like a figment of his imagination,
More killing.
I feel something different. Oh, wow. Look at look at these wet rocks, y'all. Look at these wet rocks. Look at the lighting on the wet rocks. Was that a bear?
What now?
Wow. The sun's kind of... You know what? Oh! The sun's kind of coming out now. Is that like symbolism for Garuda's demise? Hey. A minotaur? Beast man. I've taken down a god, and you think you can stand up to me? A fool's errand. Hehehe. Mini boss slain. So cool. My eyes are dry. Torger's like, no, don't jump. You're too hot.
What is it, boy?
Oh,
After him! Don't let him escape!
oh,
Gav!
someone's Ifrit.
Who goes there?
I'm here. Oh, there's a mage.
Deserter! Take his head!
Emotional support, Torgal. And we love it.
You made your choice!
Oh, another dragoon. Let's go. Let's go. And you too? Oh, they're working in tandem.
Don't let him escape!
They're really showing that Dion is like the king of dragons, dude. There he is.
Clive, what's the situation?
You're late! Gav's in trouble!
What?
The Imperials are on his tail! We have to get to him before they do.
Understood. I'm here to even the odds. Any objections?
Hell yeah.
I'll take the dragon. You take the dragoon.
Knight of the Dying Sun. Beautifully done. Beautifully done. 2, 3, beautifully done, Clive. Beautifully done. Mirage dive. Oh god, they're learning. They're learning.
Since when could these bastards fly? The war goes up. Must come down.
Yeah! That's my boy, dude.
Come on, let's finish him off.
One more. I think one more attack should do it. Yeah! Oh, yeah. God. If the first one was Sir Fratley, this one's Freya.
Come on.
Just took down Freya. All right. Oh god, Gav. Oh no, he's injured. Hey, villain. Hello, hello.
Shit!
Oh god. Oh no! God, the Imperials have such cool, like, designs. Oh god. He pulled an Avengers move. Hell yeah, Torgal. Gavin!
Clive!
Oh, that's the injured hand.
Help me! Help me! Help me!
Oh no.
I've got you.
Hell yeah. Shall he find a new purpose in saving people? How'd you manage that, Gav? Gavel boy? How'd you manage that? All that business?
There.
That's such a dick.
Why doesn't have your nose, I said. He'd stumble off a cliff, I said.
Well, that's the trouble with a nose like mine. Can't help sticking it where it's not wanted. But if it wasn't for you two, my sniffing days would be over.
Over.
Thank you. Truly.
So, what news?
Well, found out where your friend's heading for one thing.
Gav,
Him and his mate are on their way to your old stomping ground, Rosaria. You should have seen what they did to the Imperials who tried to stop them. There's no question about it. He's a dominant fire, all right.
he can't be.
Clive, I saw you turn into an icon before my very eyes. And yes, there's a good chance it was you who killed the Phoenix. But we weren't alone, were we? There was the fellow you saw enter the whirlwind. I saw him too. You didn't dream it, Clive. He's out there.
But who is he?
Don't ask me. I don't bloody know. But I do know one thing. You're gonna find him and find out. After all, you swore an oath.
What?
You swore you'd avenge your brother's death. That you'd never rest until you'd hunted down the man responsible. So, find out if this man's responsible and kill yourself if he's... Don't thank me. Thank Gav.
That's funny. Gav likes praise.
Gav.
Aw.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah, man. Oh, we got him smiling again. He's found purpose once again. Hooray. Oh, it's the lady.
No birds returning this year.
The Deadlands have swallowed their roosts, like as not. We're running out of time.
We'll be in Rosaria in a day or two.
We see a little bit of his hair. I have a feeling. I have a feeling.
Back to where it all began.
Yeah, this is him. This has to be him. You can see his hair, dude. This is Joshua. Aw. He's older. His hair's longer.
Stopped.
Oh? Are you talking about me? Are you talking about me? Where you been this entire time, dude? Ugh. Where you been this entire time? Also, I think this is totally setting up so that, like, he is kind of like a Jesus figure, you know what I mean? Like the robes, the resurrection, like that's a very important figure in that's a very important figure in literature, right? There's like books about like Jesus figures and like, rebirth and all that stuff. So I'm excited to delve into all of this. But I made sure to just add the things that were like pertinent to us, you know what I mean? So like, you know, in Rosaria, I added the good old folks, Sir Tyler and Sir Wade, rest in peace. Rodney, rest in peace. Archduke Elwyn, rest in peace. I don't know if this is a spoiler that they left in the tomes, but everyone was talking about how it was Anabella Rossfield who was the one who did the whole like Phoenix Gate thing. Oh, also, oh my god, I just found this out as well. As I was reading through her thing in the tomes, she is from a long line of people who would produce the Phoenix Dominant. So basically, her and Elwyn are cousins. Which means our two boys, Clive and Joshua, are products of incest, bro. Come on. No, this is the first time I've ever had to like do a blue line, which signifies like family ties, and a pink line, which is like a romantic tie. No! So these are cousins. My little product of incest, Clive Rossfield. Let's get into it. I'm excited, and we're gonna go wake up Jill Biden. We're gonna go wake up Jill Biden. Hold on, I want to show you all this. It was not only her beauty, but her connection to a bloodline that produced many previous dominants of the Phoenix that led to her being proposed as a bride for the young Archduke. Indeed, the two are cousins. No! Sweet home Alabama. All right, sorry, I'm like stalling when I have to meet Jill. I'm nervous to meet my girlfriend, guys. This girl says that she likes me, and I don't know if I'm ready to see her yet. Jillifer? Jill Biden, doctor. What the are you doing? Oh my god.
It's true then. It really is you.
Aww.
It is.
Oh my god, I thought he was about to slay her. Hug. Yay! Aww.
You're alive.
So are you.
Yay.
I still can't believe it.
Yeah, she didn't come with us to Phoenix Gate, if I remember correctly.
Are your wounds healed?
Look at her. Okay, look at her coat. That's really cute. I kind of want it. I kind of want this
Oh, you
coat.
told me what happened.
Tarya,
You saved my life.
our medicine woman.
After nearly taking it, I had no idea. Forgive me, but
I want her
how
coat.
did you ever come to be there, Jill? Fighting for them.
The Iron Blood. They invaded not long after the news arrived about Phoenix Gate. Rosaria had lost her leaders. The duchy was in chaos. The Iron Kingdom saw our weakness and pounced upon it.
Yes, this did happen as well. Pausing really quickly for a lore. I'll be your active time lore. Me, Mon Games. Oop. Iron Blood, Iron Kingdom, and the Duchy are at war with each other because they've been at war over a mother crystal that's like in between their like borders, right? It's on an island, and they've been fighting over it for a while. So that's why there's a huge there's beef there. There's YouTube drama beef there.
They killed the men and captured the women.
And took you back to Ironhome.
I thought they meant to have their fun with me before the end. But the end never came. My powers awoke, and everything changed.
Oh.
It all happened so fast.
We were told that the Iron Blood had captured a dominant and planned to bring her on their latest crusade.
This music is so haunting.
Choice. fight for them on the battlefield or see my countrywomen slaughtered.
Oh, wow.
And they call us dominants.
What?
Oh, he's about to tell her.
What happened to Clive? What happened at Phoenix Gate?
Oh, wow. She still doesn't know.
It was me. I killed Joshua.
No, that's not true. I know you. You wouldn't do that.
That's so true. He loves Joshua.
I changed into him again. Not long ago. The second icon of fire.
He would never kill Joshua.
Responsible.
Ifrit might, but
Clive.
Clive would never. Clive could never hurt him.
Back to that night.
Yeah, this is the mystery I'm so fascinated by. I'm so interested by this mystery. How is this older Joshua there?
He spoke to me. What did he say? We have found you. What did he mean?
Clive, we should go back there, to Phoenix Gate.
Are we gonna meet up? Are we gonna meet up?
I need to know what really happened. And so do you. You need to know for certain.
I want her outfit. That's all I can think about right now is how cute her outfit is.
True, and you did what you said you did? Then we will face it together.
Jill,
You gotta go back to the White House, Jill. Yay.
All right.
You'll be needing a change of clothes then.
Oh my god, that scared the shit out of me because her face, her lips weren't moving, and I was like, oh my god, the animators made a mess.
You go, your lordship.
Also, Tarhia reminds me a lot of, like, I think it's just her face model and her hair color, but in Final Fantasy 15, there was a character that, like, came from Final Fantasy 14. It was like this cat woman girl thing. It reminds me of her.
We wouldn't want you getting overexcited.
Oh, yeah?
Sorry.
I'll see you soon then, Clive.
All right, I go adventuring together. Yay!
I should be ready too. We've a long journey ahead of us.
I want to. Can we journey with me, Jill, and Sid? That'll be so fun. I don't know if there has not been a Sid that joined our party before.
It's our little secret, Koopa.
I don't think. Yeah, Sid in 9 briefly joined us, but he was never part of the party. 8 never joined us. Oh, 7 was. I forgot.
I'm glad
I love that I'm serving once again. Oi, I remember when you tortured me.
back so soon.
You know what this is like? I'm like one of those Sonic rollerblading waiters where you like park in your car and then they come out rollerblading towards your car. That's Clive. Okay, Gav.
So your mind's made up, is it?
We'll be leaving for Rosaria as soon as we're able.
Look how much he's smiling now. He's got friends.
Rosaria ain't what she used to be, Clive. Not since the Imperials moved in.
Interesting.
Sign of trouble, you make straight for Martha's Rest and ask for the landlady. She's a friend of the cause. Tell her you're with Sid, and she'll help you out.
Understood.
Oh, I like your 3 little ponytails. What are you doing?
I'd be lost without you.
That was really awkward. That was a really awkward thing you just did there, Clive.
Such a fuss.
You like leaned in and just was like, "Hey,
Take care.
what can I say?" All right.
Craphead goodbyes. Where's Sid when you need him?
Give him my regards. when he gets back.
I will.
I will. Hooray! No, where's your killer outfit? It's okay.
Ready, my lady?
Aww.
Ready.
Adventuring with Shiva. And you know what, Cocoa Puff Panda? I respect it. I respect it. It's a very hard journey, Cocoa Puff Panda. It's a very hard journey. But I respect it. So, Jill. How you been? How are things? Picked up any new hobbies while you were enslaved to the Iron Kingdom? Oh, she has a rapier.
Rosaria. It's been 13 years.
But this breeze, the smell of the grass, it's just as I remember it.
You haven't been back either.
Did you not tell her that you were enslaved?
Branded, keep a close watch on each other in the Imperial Army.
Yeah.
You'd get beheaded just for knowing a deserter. The only way out was on a mission.
I see.
Also, Clive was like half awake when his mom came, so I wonder if he saw that.
I was afraid.
Oh.
Afraid to go back.
I know.
There's a really wonderful sensitivity.
But I'm here now.
Yay. Hold on, I'm gonna talk about that in a sec after this cutscene.
Thanks to you.
Yay. Ooh. Beautiful resolution to the music. Wow.
We should press on.
This is an imperial province now. No longer a Grand Duchy. I wonder if we're gonna end up rebuilding the Grand Duchy. Oh my god, Wendy Wu? Wendy Wu shout out here?
Hill must be Martha's Rest. Gav said the landlady's a friend.
Can we say the same for her patrons?
True.
Imperials don't tend to take well to those with my mark. If anyone asks, I'm a branded soldier, sworn to protect my noble mistress.
But what I was saying was there's a really, really beautiful sensitivity and vulnerability in Clive. You know what I mean? I think it's so easy just to make somebody like Clive, like this gruff soldier who just kills everything and everyone. You know what I mean? But that's not who Clive is. Clive is, like, he has a really close relationship to his brother, to his family. He cares a lot. And I think that that's a really beautiful thing. Not just making him like this toxic masculine character, but somebody with feelings and complicated feelings at that. And that's beautiful. Beautifully, beautifully done main character. Honestly, I would say that he reminds me a lot of Squall.
Building the bridge then.
After what happened at Phoenix Gate, it didn't seem the highest priority.
Look. Beautiful. Aw. You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me a lot of Win Hill from 8. It's because I just played that game, so that's why like a lot of things are gonna remind me of 8. But this is like Win Hill. Are we gonna see Rain here and our good friend Laguna?
Is as friendly as Gav claims.
Laguna.
Find out, shall we?
Look. Laguna's out right now. He's doing his rounds, his patrol. So this is called a municipal crystal, by the way. I was reading through this in the tomes, but there's a difference between crystal rations and municipal crystals. Municipal crystals are used by like the entire town, and they're used for like forges. They're used for wells and all that stuff to fire it and to fill it. But handheld crystals are like for smaller things. You know what I mean?
You ain't pulled that sword from its scabbard in days.
Ah.
Come inside.
I'll be happy to show you how well I wield
My blade. That's funny. We have courtesans now in Final Fantasy 16. Can I utilize? can I support sex workers in Final Fantasy 16 as well? See, look, that's the handheld crystal. Those are the ration crystals, and so he's like starting a fire with it. Martha. Oh, you're pretty. Hello.
Excuse me. Would you happen to be the landlady?
Depends who's asking, and why they have an Imperial bearer with them.
For protection, which hopefully won't be needed. If you can advise me on the safest route to the west.
It's your friend here I'd be worried about.
Do you have any makeup for me to cover it up
Bears
with?
don't have an easy time of it in Rosaria. Even a strapping lad like him might.
A strapping lad. They all know. I like how Clive is canonically handsome.
Snapped. It ain't likely to end well for you either.
Then we'll just have to stay out of the malicious way. Gav said you might be able to help us.
I like her hairband. I like your hairband. Huh.
Sorry for before. Can't be too wary of strangers asking questions in our game. I'm Martha, an old friend of Sid's. He said he had
Old ... friend?
who joined recently. I expect that's you.
That's right.
So, where is it you're headed?
I like your fit.
Phoenix Gate. We have questions that need answering.
Is that so? Well, if you want to avoid the garrison, the road through Eastpool's your best bet. Or it would be, if the bridge hadn't collapsed.
God, are you gonna make me build this f***ing bridge?
We've had no trade with the village for weeks. I did ask our carpenter to take a look at it, but he went out on another job, and he hasn't come back.
Do you think something might have happened to him?
Fingers crossed he's just taking his time. The alternative don't bear thinking about.
We'll find him. And make sure he's safe. We both need that bridge repaired. Your carpenter sounds like the man to do it.
I see why.
Just
Sid's
cross
set
the
this
water.
aside for you. If you could, I'd be in your debt.
Alright.
You said that he went out on a job?
Right. He went down into the marshes to check on another bridge. The one by the Fallen Gate.
The Fallen Gate.
Dangerous at the best of times. We should hurry.
There's a ladder to the side of the gate. That's the quickest way down, if you've a head for heights. His name is Bernard. Should you find him well...
Oh my god, Bernie.
...that sent you, and that he's wanted at the bridge to Eastpool.
Bernard. There's a, in Batman, Tim Drake, who is one of the Robins, has a boyfriend now. His name is Bernard. Oh god!
It came from under the bridge. Come on.
Hello, sir.
Thank you, my lady. You saved my life.
This is like
Not at all.
stereotypical peasant's outfit.
Carpenter, yes?
It all sounds good. Thank you, Sakuna. Thank you for
I didn't realize my name
confirming.
was known so widely.
I'm a friend of Martha's. She asked us to come and find you.
Well, I'm very grateful for it.
grateful.
Checking these piles when I turn around, I see a gang of slavering monsters.
Slavering.
If you hadn't come when you did, I'd have been snipped into strips by now.
We're just glad you're safe.
I can't get over this outfit.
Go and give my regards to the land.
Like, if I go to Party City and try to find peasant outfit, this is what I'd find.
I should beg you make haste to repair the bridge to Eastpool.
Of course. I said I'd take a look at it, but it clean slipped my mind. I'll head up there straight away.
Thank you, Sir Bernard. Bernie. Can you fix this within an afternoon? We're here for another couple of months just for him to fix this bridge.
The trusses are still sturdy. It's just a matter of replacing the stringers and relining the deck. I'll have it done in no time.
Thank you.
Great.
We were hoping to take the road to Eastpool ourselves. We're very grateful for your help. And sorry for asking this of you after what you've been through.
I owe you my life. Fixing a bridge is the least I can do. Thank you, my lady. And you too, son. You're with Sid, ain't ya?
Oh.
Me and him, we go way back. Not as far as Martha, mine, but far enough.
Oh, yeah? Are you also one of his lovers?
Well, I best get cracking then. You go and let Martha know I'm all right. And she'll have her bridge back soon enough.
Thank you, sir. Honestly, in this section, you know what I'm getting? I'm getting huge story of season vibes. Season of stories, story of seasons. The farming sim. I'm like building bridges. I'm helping people rid themselves of critters. I'm delivering packages of Gissel greens. This is all story of seasons to me. This is all Animal Crossing to me, dude. Hey.
You're back. What happened? Did you find Bernard?
We did. He's fine. And he'll have the bridge to Eastpool repaired soon.
Well, thank the founder for that.
Founder.
It was lucky we found him when we did. The creatures out there are not.
Also, shout out to you, Martha, for letting me have my service dog.
They've nothing to eat in the north, so they come down here hunting for food. He can't keep going out alone. I'll have to arrange a guard for him.
You're
Anyway,
super pretty, Martha.
I don't have a lot to offer in return, but you're welcome to rest here until the repairs are finished.
Finally, an innkeeper that's not going to make me sleep on the floor. Shout out to Quentin for that.
Can I get you a drink or anything while you wait? Flag
Sure.
of Imperial Gold, perhaps? Tastes like swill, but it'll slake a thirst.
No.
Imagine if, like in, oh god, what's that called? In Fallout, or you can develop addictions. You can do that in Final Fantasy as well, if you drink too much.
About why there are so few bearers around here.
Oh yeah.
Yes. There were more of them when we were young. Far more.
They've been carted off somewhere?
What's the Empire's doing?
Or the Iron Kingdom.
Have they been sent away?
They have, aye.
Ah.
The Legions or Oriflamme.
I think Oriflamme is the capital of
Having a hard time keeping up with demand of late.
the Empire.
Make up the shortfall.
Hmm.
Time was they used to dole out crystals like sugar plums even down here in the provinces, but not anymore. Nowadays, they'll jump at any excuse to confiscate our bearers so they can be put to work elsewhere.
Interesting.
I always knew the Empire treated their branded like shit, but after seeing it with my own eyes, well...
Interesting.
Ah, there. Congratulations on the new arrival.
New arrival.
And you got the little laddie with you?
It was a bearer. The boy I carried for 9 long moons. A bloody bear.
Oh no.
You gave it to the constables then.
Oh.
Let them deal with it.
That's so sad. That's terribly sad.
Bastard thing. Been wanting it gone since the moment I found out.
Oh.
It's all dealt with now. So no harm done, eh?
Mum, you weren't my brother, was he?
No. But you'll have one soon enough. You just have to be patient. All right?
I can't believe it. This is so sad and sick and twisted.
Unbelievable, innit?
How a mother talks about her son that way.
Bearers may have been looked down on back in Archduke Elwin's day, but they were still human beings.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
Remember that one bearer?
a beggar wouldn't spit on him.
Wow.
Since you're not drinking, do me a favour and take that to the Abbey.
Why do you...
World, and I'd have you see it.
Okay. That made me really upset. All that. I think that there is also something to be said.
We'll see it at an abbey.
Raymond Abbey, on the shore of Sorrowwise Bay.
Sorrowwise Bay.
There is a friend. Tell him Martha sent you, and he'll show you what I mean.
I'd be interested in a... This is so funny. I'd be really interested in kind of like a a queer, like a Final Fantasy 16 dissertation, I suppose, but through like the queer, through the queer eye, through the queer lens. Like, you know, I think that if you think about it, I think a lot of queer people can probably really relate to what just happened there, where, you know, just the way that a mother was speaking about their child like that. I don't know. It's terribly sick and terribly sad. There is like an essay waiting here that would be super duper fascinating to read. Like, I want to know the connection between queer history and the Branded. I would love to see them talk about the real life ramifications of it. I think it was Saudi Arabia that didn't allow this game to be published there because of the two queer characters. And I'm pretty sure that the two queer characters are Dion and Terrence. And I think Sid as well, if I remember the article correctly. That's what went down there.
We've got war with women.
But it's just sad. It's just so sad, and like it makes my stomach really turn to hear like the way that mom talked about their child is so sick and twisted. Like, there is this like really powerful movie. If you know, I will say a huge trigger warning for it because it's a very
That a bear is fake was decided.
Because it's a very hard movie to watch. But if you have the stomach for it, I really recommend this movie called Prayers for Bobby. And you can see it, like rhetoric like that happen. And it's based on a real life story.
And assumed it was best for all concerned. I know. But for a child to be blamed, to be hated by its parents through no fault of its own.
Listen to that.
Nothing of what it meant to be born that way.
Listen to that. Listen to that. Listen to how he's speaking and tell me that does not mirror like the queer experience in many ways. The Abbey.
Good day to you.
Oh, hello.
I'm afraid the Abbey is not open for public prayer. May Grieger go with you?
Oh, I need to add Grieger to the lower board.
We came to offer a donation. From Martha.
Wink. Oh, wow. Look at the scuffs on his face. I like your fit, sir. Love the fit.
Then please, follow me.
I'm actually really scared about what he's about to show us. You're going to show me, like, leagues upon leagues of dead bodies?
I never want to die. Please, Father.
Father.
Something for the pain. I beg you. The light, it fades. I don't want to die alone.
Oh no.
It's all right. I'm here.
Who are these people?
Get this man some morphine.
Martha's bearers. She entrusted them to my care, that I might ease their suffering.
What's happening to them?
To the extent that I can. For the time they have left.
Is it the blight? His hands frozen? Shiva, did you do this, Jill?
Yes, it's taken them.
The curse.
As it does every bearer forced to use their gift. With each draw on the ether, their bodies petrify.
Oh,
till
wow.
all that remains is stone and pain, and so they are cast aside. There is nothing either Martha or I can do to change that. But we can at least strive to make their final hours a little more
interesting.
bearable.
So I wonder if this is what the dominants are feeling as well, like Joshua and Sid.
Have faith, my son, for you shall rise again and find the happiness denied you in this life.
Reincarnation?
Thank you, Father.
Aww. Who's crying? Is that you, Father? Are you crying?
I must offer you my own thanks for the medicine you so kindly brought.
Oh, that guy.
Now their final moments may be moments of peace.
This is what's wrong with the caste system. Golly. Also, I wonder if that,
When next you see Martha, pray tell her that 2 more have succumbed.
And is the gift that he's talking about, is that just using magic in general? Like, the more you use magic, the closer you are to death? Or is there like a specific thing that they're doing?
Yes, we should.
That's super sad. Oh, you know what? In a way, this reflects what happens to the crystals as well. The crystals can only do so much magic before they crack and they break. And so it's interesting to me that that the bearers can also be like something similar happens to them. And so with that understanding, I don't think it's super far-fetched that the dominants go through something similar as well. And also, if I think there was a revolt of these of the bearers and stuff, I think that it would be incredibly difficult for them to do so. Number one, because they're incredibly outnumbered, I think, but also because the means by which they would fight would also be killing them in a way too. It's like fighting with cigarettes, you know what I mean? You know, this is a really weird analogy, but if you were, the way that you like powered up your weapons was by smoking cigarettes, it would debilitate your health every time you fired a bullet. An adamantoise! Oh my god! Hey! I remember fighting you in 15, sir.
Don't let them get away.
Hello. Oh my god, it stands on its hind legs. Me having serious conversations, but also me, oh my god. Whoa! Sorry, Jill. Martha, I've done it.
Ah, you're back. Thanks for taking care of that.
Yeah, that was sad.
I had a message for you. 2 more have succumbed.
I see. Come upstairs. So, now you know, eh?
I've seen plenty of bearers die on the battlefield. But never like that.
And all because they were born different. The powers that be can't take away their gift, so they strip them of their humanity instead. Oh, there's plenty who pity a bearer's plight. But so long as we're content to sit around, weeping for those on whose broken backs we're carried, we ain't gonna change nothing.
And you know what that reminds me of? Going back to the queer perspective, it reminds me a lot of a certain crisis that happened in the 80s.
And so you lend Sid your strength.
What little of it I have. Used profits from this place to buy the poor buggers.
So when the abbot told us the bearers were yours...
Oh.
They're my property, at least by law.
That's super
Any
sad.
still fit to work fetch a price beyond my means. All I can do is care for those who are past mending.
Wow.
But it's not all doom and gloom. Bernard's finished fixing that bridge for you. You can carry on to Eastpool now. You got questions that need answering, ain't you? Well, I wish you luck.
Thank you, Martha.
Oh, I almost forgot.
What?
Sid and I have other friends in Rosaria. Wear this and they'll know you for one of us.
Seal of time, you accept the slumbering chocobo from Martha.
Thank you. Thank you for making me really sad. But that's super duper sad. Super duper sad.
You were right, Sid. It really is them.
What are you talking about?
Rosfield and Lady Warwick have come back to us. And long may they stay.
There is something really interesting that I read in the tomes about God, what's his name? His name keeps escaping me. Elwyn, which is that he also was against the mistreatment of bearers, but they still traded in the thing. Oh, hey. Oh my god, it's the duo. You wanna travel with us? Oh no! He too is going through it.
With 1,000 little lightning bolts. Can't fling them around the way I used to.
No, no.
Think of it as my decoration for long service and exemplary misconduct.
He is. So the dominants are also going through the curse. Oh, the fact that he used the crystal is so... that's so sad.
But you didn't come here to compare war wounds.
We didn't.
Thank you, Sid, for everything.
If you want to leave, that's your lookout. I'm sure you'll have a long and happy life together if you stay out of my way.
Sid.
Oh.
Wow.
I knew a girl back in the day.
Benedicta?
She was a slave to her fate.
Yep.
Just like you. I wanted to save her. For a while, I even thought I could. But just because you think something doesn't make it true.
Sid.
I'm no savior. Just a conceited old fool. I talk about people forging their own futures. But instead of handing them the hammer, I beat them with my own. And if no bugger wants to listen to what you've got to say, you might as well keep your gob shut.
What? Did something happen, buddy? What happened to you?
I will say this. You're not a monster. You're the same man you've always been.
Aww.
Accept that, and you may yet escape your fate.
Exactly. God, the way that all the sadness and destruction, self-destruction that's going on in Clive right now will just all fade away as soon as he meets up with Joshua. As soon as that happens, it's all over.
And I don't see it getting much easier. You might not be able to save anyone else, but at the very least, you can save yourself.
I'll try.
I see now. What he's talking about here is really interesting because when he's talking about being a slave to fate and all that stuff, I think he's kind of rueing that he too is a slave to the fate of the curse, you know what I mean? As much as he's trying to get away from it and still be used by the system and be cursed, he still has to use his powers, he still has to do all of that stuff and end up in the same place he would have been had he stayed with the Walud people.
I'm sorry we didn't get a chance to talk.
But I agree with you, the two of you as well, with Benna.
Yes.
It's really sad.
Is that the last of it?
Aye.
We best head back then. Wouldn't want to keep Nan waiting.
My himbo king.
Ta-ra then.
And Sid. Goodbye. Don't use your powers anymore. We want you to live a long, happy life, Sid. We need your guidance and strength. Oh, also, reading the tomes, I discovered something really interesting, which is that those imbued, or the dominants of Ramu are imbued with wisdom as well. Like, they understand the world just a little bit better because of Ramu's wisdom. And I think that's really interesting, and that really, really fits Sid. Yeah, Guts is super duper cute. Cutie patootie. I love him so much.
Don't you worry about them boards. I use good solid lumber. It's the base on the other side you want to be careful of.
Thank you, Bernard. Thank you, Bernard. But what if I did this, Bernard? What if I set your bridge on fire, Bernard? I'm kidding. I love you, Bernard.
Martha said the blight had spread even further south, pushing yet more monsters down with it. I dare say we'll be seeing a few along the way.
Ooh.
We'll have to keep our wits about us.
Other thing that's really super duper interesting is that the blight, unlike other blight-like things in Final Fantasy, does not create monsters, but it really truly is almost like a drought of sorts, right? Like in Final Fantasy IX, they have the mist, right? And the mist creates monsters. It like mutates them and makes them stronger and all that stuff. Same thing in, oh God, what was that? Same thing in 12, I think. 12 and maybe 7. But in this game, the blight, which is I think similar to that, does not do that. I don't want to fight you again. That's gonna take a long time. The blight does not do that. It is literally like it destroys the ether. It sucks the life force dry, so much so that beasts and monsters run away from it as well, which causes a lot of problems for people because it drives the beasts and monsters into settlements. Guys, we're gonna go see Laguna for realsies this time. Laguna, Uncle Laguna, and Alone.
Coming here with Lord Murdoch when I was young.
Aww.
The area seemed a very different place back then.
Rip Lord Murdoch. Rip Rodney. This is where what's his face? Kyros and Laguna were doing their trails, their patrol.
Yes.
Too quiet.
You're Clive Rossfield.
Oh, no.
It's me, Hanna.
Oh,
Lady Hanna.
Oh, that was such a cute smile he just had. He's like, Lady Hanna.
You haven't changed at all. The Lord Marquis and Jill too. It's so good to see you both again.
Aww. Oh no.
It's good to see you too, Lady Hanna.
Our Lord Commander's wife. What's happened to you? How are things? Are you still getting your pension? Oh, Rip Rodney.
If you have time, you simply must come back to the house. I haven't much to offer, but what is mine is yours.
That was the brightest smile I've ever seen out of Clive, by the way. Like, he literally turned around and goes, Lady Hanna! And that was a really sweet smile. Rip Rodney.
And you have been wandering the world ever since. I can well understand fleeing from those iron blood brutes, but oh, to take to the road at such a tender age.
And you can tell she really cared about these two as well. Oh, she's pretty. She's like holding back tears.
Wasn't easy.
'Cause she cared about them too.
And now we're back. It's wonderful to see you safe and well, Lady Hanna.
Would you like to be my Lord Commander once I am reinstated to the throne? This is so sad. It's so nice to be like around a familiar face
Do you
again.
think you will stay here in Eastpool?
I agree. She is a really sweet
enjoys
woman.
the Mother Crystal's blessing, does it not? You could always move.
This house holds a lot of memories for me. So long as I can live here in peace, here I shall stay.
Yeah. That's respectable.
Not that it matters. The capital is closed to civilians, by order of the Duchess.
Oh!
Or should I say, Her Imperial Majesty. Annabella's marriage to the Emperor of Sambrec heralded a great many changes.
Oh! Uh-oh. Oh my god, Duchess, married Emperor? Oh my god, so that means, Dion is my stepbro? No, stepbro, no! So Duchess married Emperor.
Yes.
Closed Rosalift.
Of course.
Oh, forgive me. I didn't mean to...
Please. There is nothing to forgive. Would
Do you remember that?
not make an exception for you and your husband? Surely she would not refuse the Lord Commander.
He doesn't know. Oh no, he doesn't know.
You haven't heard then. Rodney passed away on the night of the fire.
He doesn't
Never returned
know.
from Phoenix Gate.
He doesn't know.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
Clive.
no.
My poor child. You look pale. All this traveling must have taken its toll. I insist you rest. We can talk later.
Oh, no. Will you tell her what happened? And will she blame you? Dude. And he considered her, like, he considered him...
Sure you don't want to sleep inside.
He considered him, like, almost like a second father figure. Older brother, you know what I mean?
I can't. Not after what I did.
Ah. Stepbro, no.
Lady Hanna said she would prepare a change of clothes for you in the morning. She really has been very kind.
I'm glad you told Jill, though. It's probably been so long since he's had a friend to tell all this to.
13 years of killing. 13 years.
It's the Invincible.
Without the faintest glimmer of hope. It was only Joshua that kept me going. I swore that I would avenge his death. That I would kill his killer. That was the only thing that gave my life any meaning. But if it was me who killed Joshua and Murdoch and all the others, then why the hell am I still breathing?
I ask myself the same. When I fought, hundreds died.
Ugh.
There were so many bodies, so many lives cut short in their prime.
It's powerful performance.
That day in Dalmekia, I wanted to join them. I wanted it all to end.
God,
Bear it
these two need a break, dude.
I meant doing that.
better to be just another body.
Wow. This is the most traumatized Final Fantasy duo that's we've ever come across.
I'm sorry.
It's just straight up pain. Their stories.
Do you remember that night on the balcony? When we looked up at the moon? I said a prayer to Metia, and that prayer was answered.
Oh.
You came back to me. The heavens must have a plan for us.
Okay, so that's two gods that we've heard of. There's Metia and Grieger. Oh. I don't think now is the time for that. But sometime soon, Jill and Clive. Not now, but sometime soon.
Good night, Clive.
Wow.
Sleep well.
I wonder if he blames himself for his father's death as well. Because if he didn't know about Murdoch, there's no way that he knew about when they killed Papa.